very, very upset. I'm upset with him.
Just turn it off. Just turn it off. Later, just
And I'm
turn it
slightly upset
off.
with
Just
Alaina.
turn it off.
I'm
Turn it.
live, Ronald. I am live. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm upset for in one moment. Okay, I'll show you these two here. Jeremiah think it's funny. I do not think it's funny. Jeremiah, what do you think is funny?
I feel
Cause like it was so ironic.
What's ironic, Jeremiah?
Or is that the right term for it? You're not supposed to sit on the pillows. You're not supposed to sit on the pillows.
You're not supposed to sit on the
I'm not
pillows.
sitting on
You
the
literally are. That's what I'm telling you.
I was. Then I got up.
I mean, like lay on them. You're not supposed to lay on them. Says mother. That what's it called? You just finished what you were doing. I'm like,
what was I doing, Jeremiah?
A notebook thing or whatever. I don't know.
What was I doing?
A page thing.
A page for who?
Trevor. The pictures, and you just finished writing the last word, and then.
But what was I just working on a random picture and a random page? What was I doing?
Something
doing the
with
last
Trevor.
one.
It took 2 days.
Yeah.
Then Alaina came over here, and deleted it all.
I didn't even do that.
Deleted it all that work, artwork, deleted.
You was trying to see something in your eye, and I leaned over and tried to see it.
Stop. It's gonna stay like that, Jeremiah.
I need to. I'm get.
So Jeremiah.
Sometimes you just gotta walk away from the situation.
Okay.
Take this off.
So I'm gonna ask both of y'all to please stop for a moment. But I jumped on because I was really frustrated. Really frustrated. I know y'all can see me on the live. I mean, I know you can hear me on the live. Alaina, and yet you're still talking. And I'm sitting here trying to calm myself down. So I am pausing. You're having a casual conversation and I'm sitting here recording. So what actually happened is it took me literally almost since yesterday to Alaina.
Because she tried to hit me. She was doing like this. And then I said, I'll smack you. See?
I can only blame myself. Honestly, I can only blame myself that these two don't listen. And you would think, them being almost 5 years apart, that I would not be dealing with this, but yet here we are. So I'm gonna have to set some boundaries and some ground rules when I'm recording, and I'm serious. Excuse me very much, but I got to set some ground rules on.
She got a belt on her. You can whoop her right now.
Jeremiah. We're gonna have a serious conversation when I get off this live because. What did you not do, Jeremiah? Jeremiah, why do you and Alaina fight like you're the same age?
I'm not fighting her. She is from. When I was sitting down, she was bumping into me. I said, stop. I got up, walked over here. Look at this. First thing she does. Stop.
Y'all, this really is not like we do not sit around and do skits and pretend or try to find stuff to. This is just 24/7
and then he elbowed me, so I hit him. Then he walked off. Then I followed him, and
exactly, she was laying on me. Why?
Like no, I was just doing this. Like pretend this is him. I was just doing this.
And you was doing this.
Is it bedtime yet? Is it bedtime yet? Somebody tell me, is it bedtime? Alaina, I promise you, yeah, we're gonna have a serious conversation. We're gonna have a serious conversation.
He's literally faking.
If you're still watching, keep me in your prayers, your thoughts. Alaina, do not come over here. Do not come over here. What does the comment say? Hopefully the comment say, your kids need a whooping. That's what it says.
Your boy's cute.
Yes.
Hi.
I have
say
two
hi.
cute children.
Hi.
Alaina's cute too, isn't she? I was going to give those to you, Jeremiah. I'm sorry for turning the phone back and forth, you guys. I was going to give those to you. Let me see them. I was going to give them to you, but no. I still hadn't even had a chance to tell people why we're on here tonight. I haven't had a chance to tell them why y'all frustrated me so bad that I had to jump on here and talk about my kids again. Okay, what they did is, Alaina.
Okay.
Please stop. We're going to have another conversation. You remember that conversation we had last night, Alaina?
Like this, it be done.
Oh, you're going to do it for me like snapping your finger, Jeremiah.
Genuinely.
You can't do it while I'm live. Move.
Can you send the photos to me?
Yes, I will do that. But you don't know the order. Like, I put a lot of time and thought into this. People don't even know what I'm talking about, why I'm so upset. So I stayed up all night last night. Today is actually deadline. I probably should be doing it right now, but they did tell me
2 hours, 3 hours. Stop.
Oh, I'm not even doing nothing. I'm literally doing this.
I'm learning to slow my nervous system down, and thank God, because these kids. But what they did was, it took me the last 2 days trying to make sure that I put my son's, what do you call those, ad? We were doing an ad for his senior year, and my phone would not upload the pictures. And so I stayed up all night last night trying to load these pictures up. I finally got them loaded about an hour ago. No sooner, maybe 2 hours ago, no sooner than I put every picture, and I did 14 pictures, every single picture in the right box. No sooner than I wrote this heartfelt letter for my son that I thought about, not just for today, not just 5, 10 years from now. When he's 60 and 70 years old, I want him to remember how his mom felt. And so no sooner than I did that, Jeremiah came and got right in my face, like literally right here. Come show him what you did, Jeremiah.
I did, low. I was crying.
You were crying?
No, not like that.
There were no
tears. I had something.
There were no tears. There were no tears.
Yeah, because I was on the ground doing like this. Because like I was literally hurting. That's why I was like, can you check my eye? Because earlier you said, you look like you got something.
And what did your mama tell you when you said, "Can I check your eye"?
I don't know.
She said move.
You ignored
and
me.
he didn't. And then
You ignored me.
And then she said, Alaina, blow his eye. And then like.
What did Jeremiah say?
Your breath is hot, so no.
But if I blow like this.
It's
This
still
is
hot.
it's
Mom,
cold,
that was not
but
cold.
it's if you do
That
this,
was not cold.
that's hot. Cold, hot.
Okay. Thank y'all, but I mean, I really was frustrated because
Jeremiah, he don't listen. He don't. If someone says something, he don't do it straight away. Yeah, poor Jeremiah.
And who else does that, Lena?
I don't know.
People think I'm a good.
So who got in trouble yesterday because she didn't listen when we were looking at family photos?
I didn't.
Trying to find the perfect picture for Trevor's yearbook.
I helped you a lot, actually.
You helped me a lot, and then today you came right along and
Today,
you just destroyed this app. Oh my God.
I got you to the app. You wouldn't even be there.
I wouldn't be able to get, I could not get to the app without you.
Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about. I think you was talking about, I don't know.
Okay. So that's the deal. That's the deal. That's what I'm upset about, is I finally got, like, we're making a big old joke out of it, but I promise you guys, and I probably did say some choice words. I did. Not maybe. I said some choice words because I literally had just put the exclamation mark. Matter of fact, I put 3 exclamation marks on the end of his
And then Jeremiah had it
message.
to ruin everything.
And then
He didn't
Alaina
listen.
and Jeremiah ruined everything
Who's
because I
Alaina?
asked them to please assist and help each other, and they chose to fight instead.
Who's them?
So instead of her blowing in his eye, as I instructed them,
She jumped on Alaina.
they start fighting over my phone.
Who's they? Who's they? Him.
Your phone was not in
He
my
didn't
interest.
listen. When you said move, he didn't listen. If he would move, I'd probably get out the way. I was like reaching over like this, like that. And then he had it to go in the way and didn't listen. And he said, your breath is hot. So, and then that's when she kind of like
Okay.
something.
Well, I tried
he
to.
don't
Okay, so
listen.
do me a favor, the two of you, Jeremiah, go back in your room. I don't know why you still have your phone. If you don't put your phone down, I'm gonna tell the room. I don't want you to do it for me. I'm gonna do it for myself because I want to know I did this for him. Okay, Alaina, thank you so much. I enjoyed all the love and the hugs, and I said thank you. Now you go in there and go bother your dad or something. So I want to,
Kids these days.
yeah, kids these days.
Yeah,
That's how.
Jeremiah these days.
Okay, Lena, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So I made fun of
Show
it.
him who's the boss.
No, Lena, please go. I'm making fun. Close that curtain for me, Lena. I'm making fun of the situation, but I really, really, really was frustrated because um, I was frustrated because I really did put a lot of time, thought, and energy into it. And if you know the type of day I had today, it's been one of those days where it's like I keep working, working, working really hard, and I was not able to accomplish the things that I wanted to accomplish. So it was one of those days. And so I told myself, I said, I'm getting this done today. Well, that, and it was supposed to be the last day. They did do an extension, so I have a few, probably another week or two. But I wanted it done today, and I'm going to get it done tonight. I just wanted to jump on here. But before we leave, I always want to have something positive. I always want to learn from everything I'm going through. Yesterday, we were on a live, and my kids, I'm just going to be honest, they don't have good home training yet. I'm gonna say yet. Um, Honestly, because I went through about 10 years of clinical depression. And I do have great, amazing kids. I do. They do fight all the time, and that's what I mean by no home training. But I'm at a place now where I'm trying to redirect that, and they do support one another. I can tell you that right now. If one of them has something, if you're giving one of them something, the other one's going to actually watch out for their siblings, and that's what I want. That's what I expect from them. So I do have great kids. I am still venting because I feel like they don't listen. And I'm going to have to redirect them, but I also have to redirect myself. So yesterday, Alaina got in trouble at our live because she was, what's the word? Not annoying, not just jealous, but she just had this behavior. And I'm talking about her behavior, not her. But she had this behavior, and I'm recognizing it as a mom. But when I got off the call, I had to look even deeper. And the behavior she was exhibiting was, and that's why I didn't push her off to tonight. The behavior she was exhibiting was not receiving enough affection, and as her mother, I can say that honestly because it wasn't that she wasn't deprived. I will say that much. She's a daddy's girl, so I think for me, um, struggling with struggling with detachment, um, it was just easier for me to let her dad be the compassionate one. For those of you who don't know my story, and I said I share this story every time, I lost my 7-year-old daughter, Naomi Love. It'll be 16 years in a couple weeks. And so I went through a period where it was very difficult as a mom to be engaged with my children. If I had the opportunity to look back 16 years ago, I did, I was very, very, very engaged, very active, participated. And I remember we had slumber parties all the time and always were at the park and that. And I was 20 years younger too. So that's the type of things that I want people to think about. Sometimes we look at people and we're thinking like, what's wrong with them? But we don't look at the big picture. I've heard a lot of single people, a lot of people with 1 and 2 children make comments about people's parenting style without even realizing, well, first of all, without even having the experience or the knowledge. Um, every time you add a child to your life, that's two more, or that's another decision, another life that you have to focus on. It's no longer I'm making this decision for me, is I have to make this decision for them, this one and that one. So people don't take that in consideration. But what I'm really saying is when you lose a child, um, it's really hard to stay engaged, like I was saying a moment ago. And a lot of times parents have and suffer from parent guilt because they are not able to attach. It's really hard to explain if you've never been through it before, but because I've been through it, I watched my sister go through and I watched my mom go through it. So unfortunately, me, my mom, and my sister, we've all lost children. And I noticed that all of us kind of, um, my sister actually, I think she did the opposite. And I don't know if it's because her kids were stair steppers. And I don't want to go into her family dynamics because I haven't discussed this with her. But me, my mom, and sister have talked about um, losing our children, and these are just things that I've noticed. So, in this season where I'm reimagining my life, I'm also trying to become more conscious of the way I interact with my children. Now, like I said, I probably said some choice words a minute ago. Um, but one of the things I'm learning to do in this season is to pause. And I generally don't use a lot of choice words, but I'm learning to pause. I'm learning to try to regulate my emotions and try to basically check myself. So that's what I was able to do. And so I just jumped on and they had me laughing because I was just like, I wanted to, because I really, if you only knew, I thought the deadline was today, and I think I went to sleep last night about 3, almost 4 o'clock. And then I had to turn around and I woke up early and I started right back working on trying to get his pictures uploaded. Could not get them loaded. If you're watching, I think yesterday's episode or earlier today, I was telling you I had to call his dad. His dad's professional. I don't know your email, Travis, but his dad's name is Travisville. Oh, I don't know the name of your business, but he's a professional photographer. So I was able to call him. His name is Travisville. If you want to look him up, he's amazing. Um, his photography is amazing, is what I mean by that. But he very professional, and he was able to get me 5,000 pictures. Thank you, Travis. You saved me because I had pictures and we were in the trunk. If you were watching yesterday, we were digging in trunks, trying to find pictures, pulling out pictures. And I had some cute pictures, but then I was like, hey, what am I doing? Travis got all these pictures and he had some really nice pictures. So I am very, very excited that we're going to be able to complete his ad for his yearbook as soon as I get off this live. Because, like I said, the reason I'm on the live is I was literally about to hit the submit button when Jeremiah came in here. Was just like, blue in my eye, and I'm like, ask Alaina to. And so that's what's up. That's what's going on. It sounds like they're fighting again. Hopefully I've shared something today. If not, but letting you know as a mother that you have to give yourself grace, or a father, give yourself grace, be patient with yourself, because you never know. Um, you just never know. I was looking at Trevor's pictures today, and the time goes so fast. Everybody always says it, but it's so true. I'm looking at pictures of him at 3 and 4. Now he's a senior about to go off to college. And I don't have it in front of me, but I am going to share maybe the next time I jump on what I wrote. But I'm really excited because I had some of the cutest pictures. I had pictures of him playing in the snow. I had pictures of him with, for Halloween, he had on a fireman's hat. I have pictures of him bowling and just doing all this amazing stuff and allowing his imagination just to lead him. And I guess the main part of my message was the same thing that I'll share with you guys. Never stop imagining. And that's what the Life Reimagined show is all about. Oh my goodness. Somebody come get these kids. But that's what the Life Reimagined show is all about, is never giving up. Keep on reinventing yourself and just reimagine your life. Regardless of where you're at today, I don't know what you're going through, but just keep on reimagining yourself, and you can be exactly who you want to be. So until next time, thank you so much for joining me today, and I am so excited. Can't wait to get on and share with you guys about the craziness that's going on in my life. Um, Hopefully it won't be craziness. Maybe it'll be some good stuff. I'm not even gonna speak craziness over myself, but can't wait to talk to you guys next time. Have a great night.